environments change, people change it. First, we'll go over homework, and then we're going to finish up how people change the environment, and then we'll play a couple of little review games, okay? Okay, so let's look at your homework from last night. Ways people use water chart. I got homework from Sam and Michael on the Google Drive. Here's Sam's homework, very good. And Michael's homework, very nice. I also got homework from, I'm not sure who No is. So someone's not getting credit for their homework. Kuhn, is that you? Who did it with the name No? Not sure? Okay. Your answers are over here, but maybe it'll be better if we take a look at it this way. All right. So I know you all filled out the chart, but I'm more worried about using the chart to answer the questions. In which ways do people use water most often? Helen, can you tell me one way?
Drinking.
Drinking, yes, I'm sure that was a very popular one. What's another way people use water most often? Cherry, what do you think, Cherry?
Washing pets.
Washing pets? Yeah, maybe someone who has a lot of dogs, they might use water on that pretty often. Suri, what do you think?
I think transportation, because transportation, they need to use oil, not water.
So you think they use water a lot on transportation or not a lot?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. So that would be the next question. So one of the ways people use water the least often, Suri says transportation. Sinmin, say one for most often or least often. Just tell me which one first.
Daily.
Yes, but which one would you say you use most often or least often?
Washing dishes.
Very good. Yeah, drinking water and washing dishes are probably two of the most biggest ways. What about, which ways do people use water the least often? Michael?
We use water least often in transportation.
Transportation, okay. Kitty, what do you think?
I think it is fishing.
Fishing. All right. Anyone else have a different one that they use least often? Sam, what do you think?
I think watering plants.
Watering plants. Yeah, if your family doesn't have a lot of plants. And with that, let's get back here. All right, so we had fishing, transportation. Let's have one more. How about Dami? Say most often or least often, and one of the ways people use water.
I use most often drinking, washing dishes, cooking.
Very good. Very nice. So good work on your homework, everybody. Now remember, why is conservation of water important? Kaki?
Because if we use so much water and some people don't have water, so they drink salt water, so they are sick and die.
Excellent. Right? Some people don't have clean, fresh water and they get sick. They drink dirty water. They use water like the water in Hote Lake or in Hoan Kien Lake. They use that kind of water to wash their clothes, to take a shower or a bath. Some of them even have to drink water that's dirty. So these ways people use water. How can we conserve water? Katie?
We can conserve water by taking a short shower.
Very good, by taking a short shower. And let's have one more. What if we turn the water off after we put water on the pan or on the plate, right? Instead of letting the water run the whole time we wash dishes. Same with brushing our teeth. Okay, let's go into class. Let's finish this up. People harm the environment. What do you guys see in this before, during, and after? Zoyman, what do you see?
Yes.
Zoyman, what do you see in the before, during, and after?
First, there is a forest with many trees.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
People chop down trees and make houses. And
Very good.
then the forest is destroyed
Excellent.
with the city.
Excellent work. So people cut down trees, maybe to build the houses or to make room for the houses. And like Zoyman said, the forest is destroyed. Fred, could you read this for me?
People cut down trees to make space for building and to use to make houses. How does this change the environment?
Very good. And what do you think, Fred? Or yes, how does it change the environment? How is the environment different after than it was before?
It is dirtier.
Dirtier. Excellent. That's one way it's different. Bo, what do you think? How is the environment different?
No more animals will live there.
Very good. There's much less animals. They can't live in the city. Next one. And that goes along with what Bo has said. Jenny, could you read the second white text box for me?
Plants die, animals lose their habitat and have less place to live.
Good job. Thank you for reading, Jenny. So just like Bo said, plants die and the animals lose their habitats. They can't live in the city. Mooney, why did people change this environment? What do you think? Why did they change this picture of the forest into this picture? Why did they change it?
What pictures?
See this picture from before? Do you see the picture that says before?
Yes.
And then this picture here that says after. So why did they change it? The before and after are different from each other. Why did people change this environment into this?
First, it has many trees, and then they cut down, so it have no more trees.
Very good, but why? Why did they change the environment? So that they could do what?
Because so they can make house and the space for building many house.
Very good, Mooney. Can you say houses?
Houses.
Very good. So they needed wood to build houses and the space to build houses. What do you think Hanoi looked like before people came here? Simon, what do you think Hanoi looked like?
They look like a lot of trees. Then people build homes so they harm the environment.
Very good.
I want to also answer the question when you say.
Okay. You said you wanted to answer this one too?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Do you have another answer?
They cut the trees because so they could survive for their homes.
Very good, right? People need them to survive. All right. Everyone remember the word resources? Trees are a resource. People use them to help them survive. So we cut down trees to build houses and for space. All right, so people also help the environment. Look at the before, during, and after. Michael, how are the before, during, and after different from each other?
Before we plant more trees, we have cut down many trees and there were no more trees around. Sort of. And then we plant more trees in our fields. The last part is when there are lots of trees again, and There's also a passageway.
Very good. So as you can tell, this forest was planted because the trees are all in a straight line. Ruby, could you read this for us?
People plant new trees to grow new forests. How does this change the environment?
Very good, Ruby. How do you think this changes the environment?
They plant more trees.
So that's how they change the environment. They planted more trees. Nancy, what do you think, Nancy?
Maybe people cleaned up the trash and they cleaned the whole environment to be cleaner, the sea and on land.
Very good. So how does this change the environment? How is the environment different after you plant the trees? What happens?
It grows healthier.
Very good. Can you read this for me, Nancy?
Plants can grow back. Insects and small animals come back first. Soon enough, the forest can go back to normal.
Excellent job. Just like you said, the plants grow, it grows healthier. The forest can grow back. So the word for that is restore. Restore means to make something the way it was before. So if this picture, if there's a full forest and we cut it down, we want to restore it to how it was before, to the big healthy forest. Everyone say restore.
Restore.
Good. How is this similar to how people have hurt and helped coral reefs? What do you guys think? Zoyman, what do you think?
We harm the coral reef, then we make more coral reef.
Exactly, just the way they do here. We take pieces of the coral to make gifts, or we hurt it with pollution, but then we try and build new coral reefs. Here are some more ways that we can help the environment. Scientists do research. Scientists do research to research on climate change, on animals. Let's see. Cherry, can you read the white one?
People can recycle.
Very good. We all know what recycle means. Koon, can you read the purple one?
People can use less reduce.
Very good. Reduce. People use less, like using less water. Khaki, the green one.
People can learn about keeping environments healthy.
Excellent job. So keeping and learning. And the red one. Hi, Fong, can you read the red one?
People can clean up pollution.
Excellent job. And the yellow one. Helen, can you read the yellow one?
People can restore habitat, plant trees, build coral reef.
Excellent job. So we have research, recycle, reduce, restore, clean, and learn. Conclusions. Jenny, could you please read these two conclusions for us?
People hurt the environment for research. People help the environment to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Excellent job. And everybody say resources.
Resources.
Good. Let's do a quick review. What is the definition of recycle? Fred, can you read the definition?
Use something to make something new.
Excellent job. Restore. Kitty.
To make something the way it was before the damage.
Excellent job, like restoring the coral reefs. Resource. Nuna.
Resource. Anything people, animals, or plants use to meet their needs. Plastic, paper, food, water, and more.
Very good. So resources are anything we need. Natural resources are things we need from nature, like wood, water, animals. Weather. Sam, can you read the definition for weather?
The temperature, sunshine, wind, rain, and more.
Very good. Thank you very much, Sam. And natural disaster. Mooney, could you read this one?
A nature event that causes lot of damage or loss of life.
Good. Say natural.
Natural.
Good. So it's weather or other natural events that cause a lot of damage and loss of life. That's normally a fast change. Katie, take a look at this one again.
Flood.
Flood. Very good. Forest fire, flood, and tornado. Excellent work. All right, how do these change the environment? Bo, how do natural disasters change the environment?
Some burns trees and some damage houses.
Excellent. Burning trees, pulling trees out of the ground. Dami, how does this affect the animals?
They kill animal.
Very good. It kills the
The
animals.
animal can adapt to survive there.
That's true. They could move, they could die, or if it's slower, they adapt. So these are slower changes. Plants change the environment in a slower way. Kaki, can you tell me one way plants change the environment?
Plants change the environment because they help the environment so people can have oxygen. If there's no plants, there are no oxygen. So people and animals can't eat and can't breathe.
Very good. All right, that's one way plants change the environment in a good way. Suri, can you tell me a way plants change the environment in a bad way?
They took the water in the soil, and some soil can be a little bit sandy, and the sandy soil is very dry. Like deep into the soil, and there are many types because sometimes you have something that it can bring the soil up.
Let's pause the answer there. That was great. So sometimes the plants take too much water, but they can adapt to have longer roots. Excellent answer. All right, animals. Animals can change the environment too. Let's try and think of a good way and a bad way. Sup, how can animals change the environment?
They make their home.
Very good. How does that change the environment, Sup?
They make their home.
Yes, and how? How does that change the environment? What does making their home change about the environment? Like what happens when a beaver makes its home?
They cut trees.
Very good. It cuts down trees. Simon, what's another way that animals change their environment?
Peacocks eat fish, and sometimes sometimes the fish are gone.
Very good. So maybe they eat too many fish. There's too many of them. Good work, Simon. Let's review these conclusions. Nancy, can you read the first three?
Natural disasters like forest fires, tornadoes, and floods are fast changes to the environment. These natural disasters take years for the environment to recover from. Some weather, like changing between fall, winter, and spring and summer, are slow changes.
Very good. Excellent reading, Nancy. All right, so natural disasters are fast changes that take years to recover from. Weather is slower changes. Coon, can you read the bottom 2 bullet points?
The animal might move or die during a fast train. An animal train an environment in good and bad.
Good and bad ways. What happens to plants and animals when an environment changes? We've seen this before. They move, they die, they adapt, or they go extinct. Okay, let's play a little game. Matching. Match each thing to how it changes the environment. How do each of these change the environment? Ready, set, draw. Go ahead. All right, looking good. I see Helen, I see Kaki, Katie. Very good, Michael. Nice. Simon, good job, Zoyman. All right, let's take a look. The top one you have going to grows over other plants. Good. Second one down, build dams. Very good. Forest fire burns trees and trash on the beach. People make plastic pollution. Excellent work, everybody. All right, next, what kind of change is this? Good, bad, or both? So draw one line. I'll show you this one. Here we are. So you'll draw one line to good or bad or both if it's both. Number 1, go ahead and draw. Yes, exactly, everybody. Very good. All right, number 2. All right, I see a mix here. Beavers cutting down trees. Is the actual cutting down of trees good or bad? Say it out loud.
Bad.
Yes, both.
Bad, right? Because cutting down trees gets rid of a habitat for other animals. So I'm gonna say it's probably both. Or sorry, it's probably bad. What about this one? Go ahead and draw. Apple trees grow somewhere new. Very good. It's a good thing. That's more food for the animals. The kudzu plant grows somewhere new. What about this one? We're a little more mixed here. Is the kudzu plant growing somewhere new good or bad? Okay, is the kudzu plant growing somewhere new good or bad? Kitty, what do you think?
I think it's good.
Why?
Because if the kudzu plants still there, they will grow more and more, and they will cover all the food and water for every plant.
So do you think it's good or bad?
Good.
But do animals really eat the kudzu plant? What about all the food the animals eat? What happens to it?
It will die, but if the kudzu plants will grow a little bit this place and another place, it will be good.
I guess it would help the place it left, but what does it do to the place it's growing in now? What happens to the new place that it's growing? Helen, what happens to the new place the kudzu plant is growing? What happens to all the other plants that live there?
They will be died.
Yeah, they will die. And then the animals won't have anything to eat. The bear won't have any fruit. The bear won't have any berries. The deer won't have any grass. All right, what about beavers building a dam? Go ahead and draw. All right, we have a mix of good, bad, and both. I also think it's both. It could be a habitat, but it might hurt some of the animals that live in the river. People plant trees. Very good. A hurricane hits the coast. Remember, the coast is the area of land next to an ocean. Yeah, that's definitely bad. The trees get ripped up, the animals get hurt. A tsunami hits Japan. That would also be bad. What about a bird eats berries? Excellent job. It's mostly good, but if the bird eats too many berries or doesn't spread the seed, maybe it could be bad. A forest fire. So I know we only learned about the bad things, but some forests actually need a small fire to be healthy. So it helps some plants grow. People recycle, we know that one's good. People waste resources. People waste resources. Good, that's definitely bad. All right, last matching. Match each word to its definition. Everyone take a couple of seconds to read. All right, ready, set, draw. All right, let's see how we did. So it looks like you have, I'll draw the line so we can read. All right. Recycle, to use something, to make something new. Pollution, something harmful. Natural disaster, a natural event that causes damage or loss of life. Weather is sunshine, rain, wind, and more. And resource, anything people, animals, or plants use to meet their needs. Great work. Okay, your homework is to fill in the how environments change chart. Here we are. So remember, some help the environment in a good way too, like fire, the beaver, and people. Some seeds need fire in order to start growing. All right, it's an adaptation they got to survive in forests with a lot of fire. So write how it changes the environment in a good way, in a bad way. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.